all, welcome to Billionaire. So this is RP here, recording video on 3rd of July 2022. We are going to do the Nifty analysis for next week or first week of July, and we'll try to understand what is the move of Nifty for the next whole week. So yeah, we will do the analysis with indicators, then we'll check with Elliott Wave, and lastly we will check with option chain and try to understand what is going to happen in the market for next 1 week. So let's get started. First of all, we want to give the update on previous week's analysis. In the previous week, what we discussed. So this is our channel, by the way, Billionaire. You can search our channel and you can find our channel with this logo. And this is the playlist where I'm uploading Nifty weekly analysis. So it has videos from 18th April. There are some old videos as well. I need to collect and add them here, but from 18th April, whatever analysis that we are doing on weekly basis, you can go and visit our channel and watch them if you want. And in last week, you would notice that with Elliott Wave, we given one of the possibility that it can go one more round of consolidation as X and Z wave. So this looks to be happening now. And our another view was fall below 15,183. That didn't work out, and that didn't came through because entire week we were in a consolidation, zigzag patterns we were moving. Yeah, our view was we will go towards 15,861 resistance. From there we should drop. That's what our view was. So here should be the chart. So yeah, here you can see our view was we should drop from this resistance point. So this was the trend line. From here we should drop. That's what our view was. So Nifty made high of 15,928 something, 928 or 25, and from there it started the drop. Okay, and continuously entire week it was dropping. So the direction was a little bit clear, but the path was not clear, or you could say the path was very volatile. So we'll discuss that in detail later on. On June 19th, we discussed that Nifty ABC correction ended here as a W, X ended here, and currently we are in ABC wave. So on what is this date? On June 19th, we expected a pullback to start, okay, in that week. So this has been still in progress. B wave is still in progress. So we are looking at this B wave. That's what you need to remember. So we will discuss that. Currently we are in a consolidation B wave. After that, C wave is pending on the downside. So entire stuff of the downside targets and all we have discussed on the channel. I'll try to add the link into the description, but you can watch, you can visit our different videos that we create, and let us know in comment what do you think, whether one more low is possible or not. Okay, so this was the analysis from last week where we expected a drop from 15,861 and we were expecting a drop below 15,183. That didn't happen. Nifty is still in consolidation. It is a longer consolidation, and we will discuss the next chart in a few minutes. So yeah, before we jump onto the more technical analysis, let's discuss one of the quote from Winston Churchill, who was the former Prime Minister of UK or United Kingdom. So he says that success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. Means you have to keep on trying until you get successful. If you quit in between, if you give up, then it's a failure. Otherwise, you have to keep on trying. That's what he says. You should not give up. That's the main message from this quote. So this quote is also related to our trading method, trading or our analysis over the week. So we didn't give up. We kept on trying to find out the patterns in this particular consolidation. So here in this this was very tight consolidation, or you could say very tight range bound consolidation. In last day it gave breakdown, but again recovered and closed. So uh, this all the quotes that we discuss are somewhere related to our previous week or the next week. So let me know in the comments, what do you think of such quotes? So let's get started and see the indicator based analysis. In last week we mentioned Nifty would go towards this resistance zone. Okay, so this was the resistance zone that we drawn. Here we see one more two resistance points, and there was a range here, right? So there was a range here previously uh, in 21, I think June to August, it was in a tight consolidation. So we picked a resistance point from here, and we expected that Nifty should start the drop from here. So Nifty pulled back and then started the drop. So next indicators are telling us that we should pull back upwards one more time because of this uh, because of this uh, because of this hammer candle, right? So this is the hammer candle. We should pull back and then we can drop. So this is a 48 EMA and this is a 13 EMA. So short-term moving averages, we should trade between the short-term moving averages, and then we could drop on the downside. So here, this short-term moving average telling us that 16,164 is the level currently. So probably it would drop 50 points more until the day passes. Let's say 1 or 2 days we go on the upside, then it would come downside. So 16,070 to 16,100 are the levels we should watch for the next start of the drop. Here you can also notice the gap fill area is there. So probably we'll fill the gap and then drop. That is also a possible case. So that's what the indicators or short-term moving averages and support resistance are telling us. So you can see here just multiple resistances are there above 16,000. Okay, another indicator that we have is RSI, which is still below 50. It's at 44.72. Above 50, if it gives breakout or closing, then it's a bullish. Otherwise, it's in sideways. Aron indicator tells us that we are in a sideways market and there is nothing much to be done. So it's a range bound trading happening. That's what the Aron indicator telling us when the lines are parallel. Let's go and check Elliott Wave based analysis. We will not spend much time. We already discussed the previous week's analysis. So we were expecting WXY correction to complete and then drop, but it went in another round of consolidation. That's what we can say here. Here it's going to give another round of correction and then drop. So next week's, so the chart, this is the chart that I have plotted with Elliott Wave, with fixed Elliott Wave, colors are changed, etc. But here you can see one W wave completed, X, Y, and XX looks to be completed here, and currently Z wave is in progress going towards 0.600 Fibonacci. So when you plot Fibonacci from the top, from this point onwards, when you plot Fibonacci from this point and this point, you get 0.600 Fibonacci as 16,180. So we are saying that we are going towards this level, and from there we can drop. Don't assume that exactly will go here. Give plus or minus 100 points. So that's what we can think. Here I have plotted channel a little bit differently. Here the entire move is considered, and you can call it as W, X, Y, XX, and Z wave currently in progress. Okay, so Z wave already started. Why I'm saying that it's not going to make a low immediately? Because the Elliott wave principle says that anything which is in a three waves is a correction wave and not an impulse structure. So we need an impulse structure. So impulse structure is something like this. Okay, so impulse structure is like this. So this is a leading diagonal pattern, which is a 5-wave structure, right? And then we dropped on the downside. So this is impulse wave, this is impulse wave, and this is impulse wave. So we need a 5-wave structure that is not present in this particular waves. So here you can see three wave structures present everywhere, right? So this is 1, 2, 3, right? Pull back, then again 1, 2, okay, right? Like this, and again 1, 2, 3. here there are no 5-wave structures seen, so we cannot assume that it will go and drop and break the previous low. So that's not possible as of now. So one more pullback is possible, and one more high above, just above, even a small high above 15,930 is also possible. From there a drop is possible. So if it goes there, let's say something like this is already in place, this is ABC. Okay, so this is ABC. Then if it comes down and break this low, then that will be our signal that we are going to drop more on the downside, breaking 15,183 recent low. So this is the possibility also there. Okay, but what I'm thinking is, after so much round of consolidation and dip, we should go more higher and towards the top of the channel. So this is the better channel that I have plotted from the beginning. Okay, so this channel is considering the moves from the beginning. Okay, the channel that here plotted is considering just the Z wave stop. So for that, I have considered these 3 points. So yeah, draw lines on these 2 points first, and keep a parallel line on this point. So you will get the channel for Z wave. So Z wave should contain, should not cross this channel on the upside. So that's what I am saying here. Okay, so this is how ABC should look like. Okay, so yeah, let's move on further. We can think that A wave will cross this resistance and then drop on the downside as a B wave, probably a consolidation. 2-3 days time spent will be there, and after that will go for the final C wave. Okay, so this is one of the possibility. It may be the case that it will face resistance here itself, then drop and then rise. Okay, with gap, maybe C wave will break all these resistances. So this area of resistance between 892 and 930, it might break with a gap up opening once it finishes B wave. So on Monday session, if it opens gap up, be prepared. Uh, be prepared if you are already holding longs. Just check first 15-minute candle. If it breaks this high, wait for some time. Okay, in that case, this A wave will be very big. Internally, the waves are not clear here. It can even be a case that we will have a longer C wave and A, B finished here itself. So these are all different possibilities. Just know the direction as of now. We always give the updates during the daytime, and we also provide the update 1-minute video each day we create with the Elliott wave and try to understand the next day move. Here, as I said, anything can happen. It can make a smaller low, smaller high, and then drop. We have to wait for that possibility. For break of this, we have to wait for break of this. Then we'll confirm that it will drop on the downside. Anyway, if it is going to drop, it will be a sudden drop. It will make an engulfing Marubozu candle, or very big red Marubozu candle breaking this particular low. So that will give us the signal that the fall has started. So in that case, we have to wait. So in a Monday session, if you are already on a long side, just wait and see whether it faces resistance somewhere near 15,860 to 890 zones. If it opens gap up and first 15-minute candle is bullish, then it will go some more points up. Probably it will break 15,000 15,930. Okay, and then go in consolidation, then bounce back, go towards 16,100 plus levels. So here also we have given the levels. So this is the minimum expected level on the upside, or this. Okay, so between these it will make top. That's what we can consider based on Fibonacci extension. So when you plot Fibonacci extension on these 3 points, you will get the target for Z wave. Okay, so this is the 2 points where we should see the top. So yeah, that's everything that I have to cover. One more thing, if you consider the base channel itself, here it has given the throw over above the channel. So this is throw over, and this is the throw under. So this satisfies the criteria of channel break, and channel break on the upside, then there will be a channel break on the downside. So this is one of the concept that you need to remember. Whenever a proper channel is plotted, if it is broken on the upside in a consolidation, it will be also broken on the downside in a consolidation. So we didn't notice this. We expected it to make a wedge like structure or something, and we expected a bounce from here, a bounce from here. Okay, and these things didn't happen. We even considered a triangle, but all those cases went invalid, because that is the beauty of consolidation. The analysis will not work properly. You just have to guess the direction and trade in that direction. So yeah, the direction for next 2-3 days should be on the upside, and we should face resistance. So if this kind of move happens, from here we have to wait for a break of B wave. Okay, that will be our signal for the fall. Apart from that, next part that we are going to discuss is the option chain. Option chain is very clear. It tells us that 15,500 is a major support as far as the put open interest considered. So put up open interest acts as a support. So this is the major support, and major resistance is at 16,000. So this is the range for the expiry of 7th July. So for 7th July, this is the range of 500 points that we see. So bounce above this will mean that we will face resistance and drop on the downside. So this is the major resistance. So anything that is in the thousands, it will not be broken easily. That's what you can remember. So this is the call open interest. You can see here 40 lakh call writers are present, and here 41 lakh put writers are present. Apart from that, 15,700, 800 were also acting as a major resistance. So yeah, right, 15,800 is also a major resistance. That's why you see here a lot of price action, and it did not got broken. It again came back above 15,700 after breaking towards 15,500. So yeah, as I said, that's the range for this expiry, 15,500 and 16,000. So we should see an expiry between these. It can change if we see a drastic move from, let's say, 16,000. It gave a sharp drop. We should see a change in the range. Maybe it will shift on the downside. But as of now, it should be upward shifting as per our analysis of ABC wave. It should make one more top. So see you in the next week. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.